careful around here.
Tavern Anastas has run into some trouble. Word to the wise. You don't want a piece of that.
His advice. We hear the name Benjamin Bale, and we should duck the other way. Fast.
Kill for a cup of coffee right about now.
You're the new applicant, right? Riley? So you learned on the job at Argos? Not bad, not bad. But that's not what's important. You know remedial chemistry and seem to be living and breathing. You're goddamn hired. The pay is better than anything you'll get on the streets. If you can last. Take this and put it on. Time to get to work. Follow me, and let's see how well-rounded and capable you are. Jesus. Wear the damn clean suit every minute you're on the job. It's for your safety. I can't have any more of you dropping dead because you can't follow simple directions. Clear? So, here is the facility. Don't go anywhere. You work the assembly line, you make what's asked, and you get paid and go back to whatever crate hole you come from. Don't ask questions, do only what's asked. Remember, you are just one tiny cog in the Xenofresh machine. Don't fraternize, except on a break. Here we go. The assembly line. Job simple. The hopper will spit out ingredients. The computer tells you what to make, you take the ingredients from the hopper. We know to the milligram what's needed. So take what's required. No more, no less. You think so, right? The other thing is speed. We got a quota. As soon as the screen spits out a compound, the timer starts. So use the station to craft the compound, then put it in the other hopper. You beat the time and you maybe make Employee of the Month, get a bonus, maybe get promoted one day so you can have your own little crate rats. You take too long. Don't take too long. Questions? If your fingers are as fast as you run your mouth, you'll do fine. We understand each other, right? You get one run-through with training wheels, no time limit to learn the system. After that, the clock is ticking. Finish your shift, do well, and maybe you come back. You could go to the break room before you leave. Training program commencing. Create one batch. No time limit.
Finally off shift. Time to swing by Legrand's and get blended.
I see what you've put together there. Clever. Very clever.
You didn't hear from me, but
Craft,
Supervisor
one
Korov's
batch.
got her own
1 minute
idea of what's going
starting
on.
now. Assembly complete.
Guess what I'm not having for dinner? If you
Craft,
said
one
seafood.
batch. 1 minute starting now.
Ugh, they don't pay me enough to stick my hands in. Fish guts all
Assembly
day.
complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Is it really necessary for you to drag around all that gear?
Never thought I'd be getting paid to work in a drug lab.
Assembly complete. Shift over. You can go to the break room or go home.
Those damn chasm baskets get everywhere. I even found one right there stuck into... Never mind. Put that back!
You're making things harder for yourself! Don't be stupid! Stop! Now!
Neon security! Stop him! Hold her right there! You're under arrest. Smart move. Now come along with us. We'll take any contraband and stolen property and you'll be free to go. James Newell better watch his back.
Keep it moving.
Back off.
Too bad I
you want to find a place to stay while we're here, I've heard that the Hotel Voli is top-notch.
Just don't break the equipment.
I've been working at Xeno for years.
Another day in paradise. I hope the rest of your day is productive, too. New faces are always coming through here. New faces are always coming through here. Another day in paradise. I hope the rest of your day is productive, too.
But I wouldn't give for just one solid piece.
Can this wait? I need to wash the fish clothes.
Another day in paradise. New faces are always coming through here.
Valentina needs to cut us a break. She's a real... I'd rather be cleaning fish than running with a street gang.
I hope the rest of your day is productive, too.
I hope the rest of your day is productive, too. Welcome to the line. Hope you like your every move being recorded and digitized for Silicon posterity. That's a good one. Speaking of security, oh no, an outage? Fortunately for us, the damn things are broken like 98% of the time. You happen to know Nesher? Poor guy got picked up by security. Security doesn't generate money. It's an expense. An easy target if you're short-sighted and want the quarterly budget report to look good. Bingo. The fact I'm still free means Nesher didn't rat me out to security. I knew whoever he was working for would send a replacement. Are we back in business? No problem. I'll give you the cords to the merchandise. It's up to you to get it and do whatever you do. If you need more, you know, work a shift and meet me here in the break room. And I'll give you the new drop cords. Pleasure doing business with you.
I can't believe another worker got hurt on the Kazambas line.
What is the Borealis? You know, the DJ? Well, she's moping around because she lost something important.
Enter a world unlike any other in the settled system. We have everything you need for all your daily adventures, from the mundane.
While we're here, you might want to stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
And now all the interested parties have convened. Yannick. Did you think you could use Aurora in my city without me knowing? Another bloodbath in Ebside isn't good for the tourists. Still, sometimes blood's gotta flow. And you must be what passes for the brain in this operation. What's the percentage in letting either of you leave here alive? An investigation. Priceless.
Bayou's insulated from any investigation. He could shoot someone in the Trade Tower's lobby and no one would admit they saw a thing.
Your associate makes a decent case, but, you fucking ripped me off, Yannick. I hate being ripped off.
Your lounge has the upscale market covered, Mr. Bayou. But there are so many credits lying on the table. begging to be taken.
Go on.
We use just a smidgen of Aurora to make blend, and blend is priced for everyone. Please tell him.
Yes. Tell me. So, you've got an emerging market cornered. Yannick, I'd almost think you're a businessman. Almost.
Yannick has just started. The credits are rolling in.
Wait. Did you just call yourself Yannick? For real?
Aye.
Muzzle it. Here's the deal. You get to keep smuggling Aurora out of the fishery. You make your blend and sell whatever extra Aurora you want on the streets. But I'm taking 20% of the profit for having to deal with your bullshit. We're done. Yannick, get busy making me my money.
Just another lousy day in Neon, right? Oh, Yannick's heart. Still beating so very fast. Mr. Bayou is formidable, huh? Are you okay? I hope we're still simpatico, yes? My whole life flashed before me. Well, it should have. Our profits go down, yes, but we don't have to worry about being caught anymore. So, business as usual, yes? You do a shift at Xenofresh and your contact tells you where to pick up Aurora. You go there, make an easy and very safe pickup, and deliver it to me. No time pressure, anytime you want. Take a break if you like. You are the best thing that ever happened to Yannick. Well, maybe my first one. Who am I kidding? It's you.
Oh, we're seriously going to help this moron out again? What on earth for?
Time for work then. It was Riley, yes? Yes, Riley.
How you liking that laser game?
Yeah. I know this most things.
Get out of my face. You want to gawk at something? Take it to the astral lab.
There are a ton of distractions in Neon, so I expect you to be on your best behavior here.
I'm no user, but I swear, working well.
Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
If I have to eat one more tube of trough for lunch, I'm gonna
Assembly
puke.
complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
Can't talk now or I'm gonna be late for my shift.
Assembly complete. Craft, one batch. 1 minute starting now.
For God's sake, drop some of that rubbish already.
Always nice seeing new faces. Hey, Riley. Oh no, new coordinates. I am so clumsy. What are you talking about? Let's keep this relationship simple. I'm up for doing this again. Bye.
Move along.
Sometimes intuition and gut matters more.
Cause any trouble? And I'll drag you.
The astral valve shut down.
I wonder how many poor souls who couldn't make it in New Atlantis ended up working at the fisheries in Neon.
Nobody listens to me. I found it. It's mine. So back off. Why would I do that? Huh?
Maybe so. I'm glad you understand the position I'm in here.
Maybe we can work something out. I don't want to be no thief. Take your damn package. Nobody listens to me.
Don't you have something better to do?
Don't even bother with playing. That's right. It's playing. Our proprietary mix of
You good?
You look like you could use a drink. You keep this up, and we will both be living large. You're not from INSEC, are you? No, are you crazy? I've got a captive audience here. Business is booming. Blend is part of the neon charm. It's iconic. Not to mention that Blend's mix of special ingredients can only be found here. One day, Bayu will slip, and everyone he has bled will get revenge. But, for now, it's a lot safer, easier. But 20% of our earnings hurts. Yeah, I'll see you later.
You don't need to wear your helmet in here. No.
Listen, I've seen that show a million times.
You're going to be visiting the Astral Land while we're here. I mean, that's a given, right?
You really going to walk on by? And miss out on the chance.
The Trackers Alliance always finds their way.
The Emporium, Neon's premier citizen.
Yeah, Frank Rennick's all in a twist because his robot got
Enter a
vandalized.
world unlike any other.
We had a good laugh about it back at the station.
Venus? Bye-bye. To you, Captain.
This is so cool!
cluster of ships. Varun Zealots. You ever run into one? Completely devoted to a deity they call the Great Serpent. The devourer of the unbelievers. I'll let you guess what happens if they spot us. No, but I think I see something else that might. There's a UC satellite beacon hovering distressingly close to those Varun ships. If we can get close enough to it, we could download its logs and figure out where our vanguard was heading to next. Exactly. Minimal ship power. Go slow. We grab the data on that satellite and jump away.
was abandoned a long time ago, and the old star yards are crawling with spacers and other scavengers.
Hey, can we skip the local chunks this time? Never agrees with my stomach.
You will be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear. Enjoy your visit.
To the moon, shall we?
be scanned as you enter the city. Please keep moving. Okay, no bounty. You're clear.
Tickets to your brother's place. Would that work?
To the moon, shall we?
One day, I'm gonna leave New Atlantis for good.
Our next stop is the moon.
Welcome, Captain. Please, come down and approach the intercom. You and I should chat. President Abeyo was kind enough to give me a few files to peruse. Quite the series of accomplishments you've managed. But now you face a foe unlike any other. An invisible enemy, lurking in the shadows. You're going to need all the help you can get. Which is why I hoped we could speak. Do you know who I am? Not quite. I'm Francois Sanon. But most know me as Vivictus. I was an admiral during the Colony War. One of its great villains, if you believe the slates. I was to be executed for my crimes. But the previous regime deemed me too valuable to simply discard. So they put me here. A sacrifice on the altar of peace. Even my death served the colonies. One final act of rebellion by the leadership that lost the Colony War. The trial was authentic. I faced tribunal with dignity, but my execution, staged. A lethal injection that was anything but. The cabinet at the time, long gone now, wished to keep me on as an advisor, and considering the other option, I was in no place to refuse. So I elected to trade my freedom for my continued existence. But such is the life of a soldier. To warrant my execution, the official charges I faced after the war were twofold. The first was the destruction of civilian ships during the Battle of Cheyenne, a battle during which those civilian ships were actively attacking my fleet. The other was ordering the bombing of the Londinian spaceport to halt the spread of the Terramorph outbreak there. The city and its citizens were lost, but countless others likely saved. And for doing what was right, I was put on trial, and my life irrevocably changed. Captain, please. There are no clean hands in galactic politics. We all do what we must to keep ourselves safe. Which, right now, means finding a way to protect the United Colonies and beyond from additional Terramorph attacks. An effort you and my progeny Hadrian have already made impressive progress on. And I'd like to help, though I am curious. Has she shared with you the nature of our little family? Won't even indulge an old man's curiosities. So be it. After some long years earning the trust of this current regime, the UC has been permitting me to work alongside one of their recovery teams, helping them gather intelligence on, locate, and organize scenarios to lure in some of the criminals that evaded justice after the Colony War. With quite a few successes, I might add. But in the process, I managed to find something else. The names and locations of Hadrian and Percival's old research team. Valuable manpower for the effort you're about to embark on. I'll tell you where they are, but in exchange, I need something dealt with. There is a former colleague of mine, a man by the name of Dr. Reginald Orlaise. Like myself and Hadrian, he was involved in some of the United Colony's more problematic lines of research. Mech weapons were his specialty. If it dealt death, he could make a deal more. When the Colony War ended, he fled, refusing to face tribunal, and has continued to peddle his skills to the highest bidder to this day. But I finally found him. I want you to track him down and deal with him, however you're able. I'm not expecting he'll come quietly. Bring me evidence that the job's done, and I'll tell you what I know. Speak to Deputy McIntyre. I'm sure she'd be happy to hear that someone might be tying up this loose end at long last. Though I would ask you, do not make the mistake of confusing me for a simple cutthroat. Captain, your files indicate a track record of unlikely successes. It is my genuine hope that, perhaps down the line, you might become a part of our team. And this might be something of a tryout. Good. According to my information, he's been hiding around the world of Etheria, Wolf System. There's a star station in the vicinity, the Den. The head of the local vanguard, one Captain Marquez, should be able to help you find our man.
Identity verified. You may proceed to the exit.
Authorized personnel only.
To the moon, shall we?
Lead the way.
Yes?
Captain, did your meeting go well? I hope it's clear now why we needed you to agree to all the secrecy. Surprised me too when I learned it, but the prisoner has proven useful over the years, and kept far from any major decision-making. But I do think it's worth re-emphasizing. No one else can know about this, all right? The Major doesn't have clearance for this sort of information, and she certainly doesn't need a distraction from her current, very important work. Which is why I need you to keep this to yourself. Good. Because bringing this up to the outside world would create the unfair appearance, Captain, that you're unhinged. And that's not a good look for any of us. Now, was there something in particular you needed to discuss about what we were just discussing? Dr. Reginald Orlaise? He's finally found him. Of course, killing Orlaise is completely out of the question, but bringing him to justice... He's been on the lam for years. That'd be a huge win for the UC. What's being offered in return? Really? He found the members of the research team. We'd already initiated a search for them, but it'd save a lot of time and manpower if he just gave us that information. Captain, if that's the deal, you have my endorsement. Just so long as you make every effort to bring the man in alive. Now, was there anything else you wanted to discuss regarding your meeting? The Den? It's a star station. Orbiting Wolf, the second star station actually to bear that title. The first one was blown to smithereens by House Varun during the Serpent's Crusade. The place has always acted as a remote strategic hub, primarily for repairing and refueling UC military vessels. But because of its distance from the rest of the UC, things there have always been a little more lax. Patrols included. I can think of worse places in the galaxy for a criminal to hide out. Trusting the man downstairs would be a mistake, but I don't think you need to be too concerned. This is far from the first name he's handed over, and all previous missions went off largely without a hitch. So while I'd certainly warrant caution, I think you can proceed. Then I'll bid you good day, Captain, and remind you of the importance of discretion.
Yes? What?
Anything I can do for you? Hey there. Always nice to see a new face. First time in New Atlantis? Oh yeah? And yet here we are, only just meeting for the first time. Tell you what, As a hometown boy, I'll give you one on the house. Let me know if there's anything I can get you. Yep. Spaceport traffic keeps me pretty busy. But just between you and me, I've got something in the works that'll change everything. A new drink that'll make this place famous, galaxy-wide. You would love it, I guarantee. Only, I can't make you one right now. Don't have the ingredients. I made a deal with a hauler to bring me some small samples of an ingredient I think will make all the difference. But it never showed up. Turns out the guy I hired was also hired by a few other folks. The kind of folks who ship less than legal cargo. Security got wind, and the whole lot was impounded. Now they're just sitting on it, taking their sweet time like they always do. It's killing me. I submitted all the paperwork, believe me. It won't amount to anything, but I did it. And really, I'm not even certain this is what I need to finish the recipe. I think it is. I need to get my hands on that cargo. I really do. It's gonna keep me awake nights if I don't try. Before we say anything else, I am in no way asking you to do anything that might violate any of the many, many laws in place here in New Atlantis or the larger United Colonies. This is just one friend talking to another friend, asking if maybe that friend could possibly find a way to get her important cargo out of the impound. And if, hypothetically, that were done in a less than 100% legal way, well, that might not be the worst thing in the world. You, with me on this?
Surely you're not seriously considering this course of action. The last thing we need is UC security on our backs.
God, you have no idea what a relief this is. I'm obviously not expecting you or anyone to go in guns blazing and taking hostages or something. I just figure there has to be a way to get what I need. I'm not worried. I'm annoyed. Wait, are you saying I should be worried? No, of course not. It'll be fine. Totally fine. I trust you. I hear there's some sort of citizens group trying to get the old Valroon embassy torn down. When I first heard about it, I thought it was a bit extreme, but really, would you want to move into that place? Me neither. And it's not like they're ever coming back. House Valroon, I mean? Well, at least not make nice and be all diplomatic. We all know how that went. See you around.
Gotta be honest, these clean power shifts are killing me.
By the way, Captain, Sergeant Yumi was looking for you. Sounds like he's got more work.
This really isn't a good place for civilians to be hanging around. There's something I can help you with? Yeah, I can't really just let you in there. You're not getting through. Yeah, I hope so. That doesn't mean I'm a pushover. I'm gonna need you to clear out of here, or else I'll have to call security. Watch for the engine blast, will ya? They'll bowl you right over. Keep your eyes open and watch your step. Hey, try and be careful, okay? Don't want a ship landing on your head.
Running a bypass? Be careful.
Got anything? Anything I can help you with? Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape. Okay, no problem. I'm sure you can find something you like. just check out the Trade Authority kiosk next to my booth. Otherwise, there's Jemison Mercantile further in.
You're carrying too many odds and ends. Time to learn something new.
You should inspect your ship for heat leeches every couple landings. They'll cause plenty of havoc if left unchecked. Sure, have at it.
Hey, kind of breaking my concentration.
Something you might be interested in.
Potential collector ship identified. Hailing initiated. Hailing in progress. Hail accepted. Collection team, do you plan on boarding? Understood. Organic life support systems online. Opening hatch for boarding. The hatch is open. You may board when ready.
I'm sure whoever's in that ship would be thrilled to see you.
Waste disposal team members should speak with the captain for more details. Surface organics are gathered indiscriminately. When identified as redundant, they are disposed. Research conducted on this ship is proprietary and should not be shared. Welcome aboard, valued team member. Are you here to collect or observe? Our mission objective is the harvesting of rare organic flora. Purpose of cultivation includes error. Information is classified. Please contact your supervisor for approval. Human personnel requires additional cost and maintenance issues that would cause this project to exceed budget, while fiscal efficiency is reevaluated annually. Trends suggest human crew will only grow more costly over time relative to their robot counterparts. Delivery complete. Have a nice day. Unknown flora must be classified and given proper before being submitted.
Captain on deck.
How do you think this adventure was going?
That ship will carry the memory of your visit forever.
Responding to hail, you are cleared to dock. Welcome to UC Space.
Docking complete. It's so satisfying seeing the hatches line up.
Things for you. Well, this station's seen better days. I wonder if
Looking
the
to lodge a
UC will ever
complaint?
fully
Then you
restore
want
it
UC
to its
security,
former glory.
not the Vanguard. Oh, apologies, Captain. Didn't recognize you without the uniform. So, what can I do for you? Orlace. Doesn't ring a bell. Anything you can tell me about him? Suit yourself. Well, I can tell you there's no one on the den by that name. But there has been a rumor about a ship floating out around Etheria. Never docks, doesn't respond to hails. They call it the Warlock. Maybe this Orlace of yours is the one piloting it. I can give you the coordinates to its last sighted location if you want. Just, well, you'll need to be careful. That part of Etheria's sky is an old debris field. Plenty dangerous. More than a few scrappers heading out never came back. Sure thing. Here. This should get you pointed in the right direction. Go get your man.
Only a matter of time before I get promoted out of here. I used to be an actuary. Now look at me.
Oh, hey, don't look at me. I'm just here for the liquor and the, occasional odd job.
Perhaps something you might be interested in.
Usig Isaac. Usag Isaac. I am your sidekick, your shadow, your
You're on the wanted list. Halt and prepare to be boarded, or we will be forced to open fire. Copy that. Stay on course while we escort you in. By the way, Captain. Yumi.
Our next stop is the moon. The one orbiting Earth, that is.
Here on Vanguard, yes? You needed something? Stay safe.
Welcome back, Captain. Do you have some news for me regarding Dr. Olays? So he didn't come quietly then, as I suspected. I presume you have evidence of this. Excellent. Please, deposit it in the transfer system.
Transfer accepted.
Would you look at that? Kept it all these years. Some simply couldn't let go of that old world. This is fine work, Captain. I can ensure the remaining team members find their way to the Red Devil's headquarters. Except for one. That one you'll need to collect yourself. His name is Kaiser. You can find him on the Freestar world of Nira, wandering the battlefield there. The area was ground zero for xeno-weapon deployments during the war, so I would arm yourself appropriately. And I think you'll want to check in with Hadrian and Dr. Walker before paying it a visit. Kaiser will likely have security protocols you'll need their help to overcome. I dedicated my life to the United Colonies. Every effort of my being to their protection. I even gave them my heirs. Even if my circumstances have changed, my purpose has not. Of course. We're protecting the galaxy, Captain. We'll need every tool